Hi guys, so I'm Kuan here from Subaru Motion Beyond Setialam, and we are actually a Subaru dealership located in Setialam, which is actually based in Malaysia. So if you are from the overseas, I believe some of the features that I'm going to be showing you would be almost the same on your Subaru vehicle. Maybe a few minor changes, but most of it would still be the same. So, what am I going to talk about today? So, today I'm going to talk about the adaptive cruise control characteristics which comes with your Subaru Eyesight driver assist technology. Now, I'm set in the latest Subaru Forester, which is the facelift version, which comes with Eyesight 4.0, whereas our XV in Malaysia comes still with the Eyesight 3.0, whereas the latest model would be coming with the Eyesight 4.0. Now, both versions, Eyesight 3 and Eyesight 4, do come with this cruise control characteristics. So you have four levels in total. So level 1 is Eco, and you have Standard. You have Eco, you have Comfort, you have Standard, and you have Dynamic. The car comes default with the level 3, which is Standard. Now, today I'm going to show you guys how the acceleration works on each of these levels. I will try to replicate it at the same speed so that you guys have a base speed to refer to. Alright, so stay tuned guys, and I will show you guys more on this setting. Now, the adaptive cruise control on Subaru's Eyesight driver assist technology has a few modes to it, which I believe that not many people know about it. So it's actually located in the screen right here between your meter cluster, and it's actually in the settings. Okay, so you toggle with the buttons at your bottom left corner of your steering wheel, and when you go to Eyesight, you will see cruise control acceleration characteristics. So when you enter this, it's in level 3 standard. There are total 4 levels, which is Eco, Comfort, Standard, and Dynamic. Now, the first mode that I'm going to try is the Eco mode. So let us go into the settings. Let us put it to Eco. So Eco set, setting complete, and I will go back to the main screen here. So I'm going to leave it at speed, and you can see the RPM, you can see the speed in digital, and let's see how it functions during the adaptive cruise control. Now I am going to be driving. I'm going to head out of my showroom to a freeway so that we have a straight road, and it would be easier to actually test out the modes of the adaptive cruise control. So, not many people know about this, as far as I can tell. Not many people have really played around on the features. So, since we have a demo car here today, and I thought of doing this video, I'm going to show you guys how each mode works. Okay, now I am going to turn on the adaptive cruise control. So you can see here, I'm going to put the distance to the lowest setting. I am going to set the cruise control and increase the speed to 100. Now, what happens if there is no vehicle in front of me? Now it is detecting a vehicle in front of me. So what if there is no vehicle ahead? How would the car accelerate? So let us just try to increase the speed a little bit. Let me put it to 120. Now the car is slowing down because there is a vehicle in front. Now what if I were to overtake this vehicle? Let's see how the car accelerates. Now we are at 80. I'm moving out. And this is the eco acceleration, so you can see the RPM, you can see the speed, and you can see how long it takes to reach the speed that we had set, which is 120. So it is going up very, very gradually, very smooth. You don't really feel it. And yep, it's just about there. Now I am going to slow down, all right, because we have reached the point where we have to make a U-turn. So let me make a U-turn and try out the second mode. Now we are going to be setting the cruise control to the second mode, which is comfort. So let me turn it on, setting complete, and going back to the speed. And let's try how it reacts in the second mode, which is comfort. So same thing, I would set it to 120, and I would try to let it accelerate from 80 kilometers per hour. Now same thing, setting it to 120. Okay, let me detect the vehicle in front first. Okay, and it's empty on the first lane. Let me go out, and this is the acceleration that you are getting. Definitely a lot more quicker than the previous mode. And right about there, we are at 120. So I'm moving out now from the first lane and braking, slowing down. Now, since I am coming to a full stop, let me try to change the mode to the third mode instead, which is standard. So on Eyesight, level 3 standard, setting complete. Go back. Okay, now we are back. Now we are on a level 3, which is standard. All right. Now, standard is what comes default with the car, which you have been experiencing all this while, which is default. Now, I've made a U-turn back. Let me try to repeat the same thing. So I'm going to turn on the cruise control, set it to 120. Okay, let me see if that is sufficient. Now this is much more faster. Okay, I'm braking, I'm slowing down, car ahead, turning on. I'm at about 80, moving to the first lane, and look at the acceleration. It is going up to 4000 RPM before the gear shifts. So 120. There you go. Now turning off cruise control, slowing down. I'm gonna make a U-turn, and I am going to go into the mode number 4, which is dynamic. So the adaptive cruise control is by far my favorite feature on the Eyesight driver assist technology. It is really so fun to use when you are on freeways, on highways. It really feels very natural, the acceleration and the braking. So that is the thing that actually impressed me, and I believe that is the thing that impresses a lot of other customers that are planning to actually buy a Subaru. Now let's try to change the mode. Okay, so you have Eyesight. Let's go to level 4, dynamic. Setting is complete. Going back and back. Now let's set it to the same thing. Now it is in level 4 dynamic, setting it to 120. Okay, now resuming. It continuously pulls at 4000 RPM, and the car really picks up from then. So that was 90 to 120, really short time compared to the standard. Here's what I feel the difference is. Let me turn it off first. Now, after testing out all the 4 modes on the adaptive cruise control characteristics, I can definitely tell you that each level is different with different acceleration levels. So the level 1 eco just remained at about slightly above 2000 RPM, okay, and it gradually accelerated all the way to 120. Level 2, which is comfort, stayed just about 3000 RPM, all right, and maintain the acceleration from there. Level 3, which is standard, went all the way just shy of 4000 RPM, all right, but the moment the gear shifted, it started to go down again. Whereas dynamic stayed at slightly above 4000 RPM, and it maintained there until it reached the speed of slightly below 120, and then the RPM slowly went back down. Now, this is the main difference between each adaptive cruise control levels. So I hope this thing would benefit you, and you may want to set it to your liking. Maybe, maybe you require to drive it, accelerate a bit more faster in your kind of traffic conditions. So maybe you can set the cruise control to your desired level. So that's all, guys, for me. If you would like to know any other features, just drop a comment below. Do like, do comment, do subscribe to my channel. It means a lot to me, and it would definitely support me in creating more videos about all the Subaru features out there. So thank you, guys, and have a good day.